Go ahead and start over here again and see if this works. Seems like it's working. So let's go ahead and get into it then. I haven't played the beginning of Lies of P in forever. I bought the DLC when it shadow dropped like a couple of months. I think it was like 6 months ago, maybe over a year, maybe closer to a year ago now. And I have not played it yet. So,
Can you hear me? Geppetto's puppet. We need your help.
something that you guys should know about me is I very much love anything Souls-like for the most part. I think this is the best Souls-like game.
Ah, there you are. I've been looking all over for you.
Yeah, I love Souls-like games, man.
I see they got Jiminy too. My name is Sophia. Jiminy, please escort him to the hotel. Let's get you out of there.
Actually, Dark Souls 3 is one of my favorite games of all time. I love Souls-like games very much.
But the streets are not safe. Arm yourself with one of the weapons over there. It'll be helpful on your way to the hotel.
I think I'm gonna go with the rapier this. This is something I don't think I've ever used the rapier in this game. Thinking of trying Elden Ring. Elden Ring is a very good game. I would recommend it if you're wanting to play a Souls-like game. I would recommend Elden Ring as your first. It's very good. Oh, I gotta get in the mindset of playing this game again. Oh, here we go. Yeah. I would also recommend actually trying out this game if you're interested in Souls-like games at all. It is very difficult, I will say that. For a newcomer, it is very difficult. But this game is fantastic. So how have you guys been since, I think, Sunday was the big stream that we had? I think both of you guys were in that stream on Sunday. Hmm. I got bad news about my truck. I gotta replace my ball joints this weekend, or not this weekend, but next weekend. So, a lot of my money that I've made is going to that currently. Actually, pretty much a lot of the money that I've made, period, has been going to my truck recently. I'm just lucky that I haven't had to replace anything too major on my truck because, I mean, the ball joints are only like $120 a piece, and I can get them cheaper. I'm just happy that I haven't had to replace anything like transmission or anything like that. The most amount of money that I spent on my truck, I've played this game in the past. I've beaten this game, but I'm restarting now because I want to play the DLC.
This is called...
I would use my other save for it, but I'm already like deep into New Game Plus, so it wouldn't be starting over from the beginning. You know, I actually did not used to like the Souls games. I thought they, back when I was in middle school, this was like... What? Gonna go ahead and just remove these messages here from my YouTube chat. Yeah, I did not actually like Souls games back when I was a kid because I thought they were incredibly difficult. But as I've grown older, I've actually grown a love for the category because of the difficulty. I appreciate the difficulty in the sense of like a lot of the games that I play are incredibly easy or there's no actual challenge to them. These games give a challenge, and I appreciate that. I like that. I remember back when this game was first announced, I played the demo for this game, and I was like, I don't know if I'm really going to enjoy this game, so I don't know if I'm actually going to I don't know if I'm going to buy it or whatnot. But then I was like, you know what, I'm going to give it a chance. I ended up spending, I think the game was like $50, I think. I think this game's like $50. And it was definitely one of the better decisions that I made because this game is fantastic. I'm going to take a chance on a game that I'm not 100% sure that I am going to like. Here, the next month, a game called Pragmata comes out in April 17th. April 17th is when it comes out. And I'm very much looking forward to it. Does my mic sound good in contrast to the game? Like, is my mic too quiet? Is it too loud? Is the game too loud? I'm still getting used to these settings, so I would like some, obviously, some outside perspective. That's what I'm going to add to the title real quick. One thing I like about these games is that they never actually get boring. I never get bored of a Souls game just because of how much variety there is for different builds and different weapons and different armor pieces and I love these games.
A powerful parade puppet is blocking the entrance, and that's the only way in. So please, be careful. This is as we are. Gather ergo, clever one. But the Stargazer's strength doesn't last forever, so be careful with it. Hurry up and come to Hotel Krat.
Alright, I need to level up dexterity, which would be... So I have a B scaling in technique. I have a D scaling in motivity, so I should level up both. Oh, whoops. I did not mean to do that. I forget if there's a way to two-hand the weapons or not. I don't think there is. I think some weapons are just naturally two-handed. Let me get out. There we go. Here we go. First try. I wonder if the I think too heavy with that weapon, so I think after my ball joints are done on my truck, I'm gonna end up doing my shocks and my struts on the front, because I don't have. Either that or I'm gonna end up doing my drum brakes.
So you'll have to
I'm actually going tomorrow to pick up the ball joints. I need to make sure that I have the money to pick up the fucking ball joints. I might need to move money from my savings account into my checking account.
Welcome to the sanctuary of the Grand Covenant. Prove your identity. Who are you? Grand Covenant's fourth law. A puppet cannot lie. Welcome to Hotel Krot.
Where the hell am I in my... I have no idea where I'm even at in my, I'm gonna skip those because I don't need opening credits.
I'm so happy to see you. I am Sophia. I've been waiting for you. Searched all over the city of Krot to find you. You must have questions. Geppetto will have answers. He was last seen on Elysian Boulevard. All of Krot is dangerous for humans, and that neighborhood is one of the scariest. Please find Geppetto on Elysian Boulevard. I'll explain more once you find him. Look at Gemini. I think he's in shock.
Gemini is fine.
That's proof you're broken. The real Gemini isn't so calm. I'm no inventor, but perhaps I can fix him. Or perhaps he'll fix himself in time. Wait, take this pocket watch. Krat is a labyrinth of peril right now. This watch will guide you to a safe place. Be careful, clever one.
You know, the thing that originally even drew me to this game.
Master Geppetto, right? Come this way. I heard about you from Geppetto, but to see you in person.
The thing that even drew me to this game in general is it's
Geppetto left it with me.
a Dark Souls style Pinocchio, like story type game. It's a very interesting game. You actually play as Pinocchio in this game. Yo, how's it going, man? This is a game called Lies of P. I will be streaming some shiny hunting later, but I wanted to play some Lies of P for the moment.
Hey, let's be more careful. The Black Rabbit.
Yeah, today has been
Brotherhood.
much better than
I hate
yesterday.
these guys. But don't be alarmed. My name is Gemini. We'll talk later when we're safe.
How's your day been?
Elysian Boulevard was a regular rich people row. You wanted fancy boutiques and shops. No place better. But that was long ago. Before the puppet frenzy.
Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. Hope you start feeling better soon. Wait. Okay. Hell yeah, man. Congrats. I plan on doing a couple hours of shiny hunting Charmander at the very least. I only plan about doing probably like 30 minutes of this game, to be honest. Ow. It might be. I'm not sure. I'm actually playing this on the PlayStation 5. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure if it's on Switch or not. Ow. This is a Dark Souls style game. If you could not tell by the gameplay. No. If you enjoy Dark Souls games, I'd recommend it. It is quite difficult, I will say that. Ow. Ooh, Dark Souls is great, dude. Very difficult games, but they are fantastic games. I love Dark Souls. I love Dark Souls games so much. I actually used to not enjoy them that much. They used to be very... Some of them are still very difficult to me. Like Dark Souls 2 is still quite difficult, but I do enjoy a challenge. I mean, yeah, I would recommend it. In my opinion, Dark Souls 3 is the easiest of the Dark Souls games. So if you were going to try it, I would recommend starting with Dark Souls 3. Can he come in here? Oh shit. Oh no. Yes he can. Okay. Let's get away from this merchant. I don't want to attack the merchant. This could be a problem. Damn it! And you know what? I missed a shortcut too. Fuck. Oh. Luckily, it was only one shortcut that I missed. The different shortcut should be like right around here somewhere, yeah. Yeah, I had a few guys in here from the from the Sunday stream that we did, but I believe they both have left, unfortunately. Maybe. You know, not every game is everybody's cup of tea, so it could just be the fact that they didn't want to watch this. Which is alright. Like I said, I'll be playing some Pokemon here in a little bit. Just wanted to start out with some of this. I enjoy playing a variety of games, so. Damn it. Can you go up? Thank you. Damn it. There we go. If I had more health last time, I would have died. Could be said for literally every boss, period, though. I did not know there were any soccer games even on now. I'm not, I don't know too much about soccer. I'm not the biggest fan of soccer.
I can sense something strange. Jeepers. Is that a butterfly? Why is the ergo reacting like that? If you want to check it out, I can take point.
It was MLS. Is that the Major League Soccer? Is that what that stands for? Yeah, it's a soccer league. Okay, that's what I thought. I don't know much about soccer. I don't know much about basketball or baseball like I do about football, but I know at least a little bit about those sports. Like good players and all that. I don't know any of the rules or like what would cause a foul in basketball or anything like that. I know some of the rules of baseball, but football is where I shine. When I was shiny hunting Squirtle, my favorite hockey team got shit on. Hockey team. That's how it be though, man. It's a bad feeling when your favorite sports team loses. It's an even worse feeling when you're watching Saki and you said it. Yeah.
Oh.
It's a bad feeling when your team loses.
Sorry, I thought
It's a worse
you were
feeling
my
when
friend,
your
Murphy.
team loses to the team that
Murphy's
your
a
friend
super
likes while
cool
you're
police
watching the
officer.
game with said friend. That's
As
an
a
even worse
puppet,
feeling.
Even the petrification disease can't get him. I wish I was like him. You should leave so you don't catch the disease from me. If only we could play together, Murphy.
Lions Packers. My friend, one of my friends from Nebraska is a Packers fan. Yeah, it sucks. All right, Lions are going to be back on top of the NFC North this year, so trust. My really competitive dad is a Packers fan, and when we lost them, he would not stop yapping. Yeah, my friend is also really competitive, so he'd just be talking shit all the time.
First time in the petrification disease quarantine zone.
Yeah,
Gross people.
that pisses me off.
Is there?
I got so sad when I saw that we traded David Montgomery.
You are a good Samaritan for coming all the way here. My family took my baby from me and sent me here. They said
This
it
is my
was
favorite
my
friend who
own
likes the
good,
Cowboys. Oh,
but it
dude,
was
you shouldn't be friends with that
hopeless,
person.
just the same. A baby must be with its mother. Please go to Quart City Hall and bring me my baby.
I dislike Cowboys fans for the most part.
Thank you so much, kind one.
You know who I hate more than Cowboys? I don't hate anybody, but you know who I dislike more than Cowboys fans, though? Eagles fans. Eagles fans are fucking annoying.
Should we check it out? I hope everybody's safe.
What? And when I played the beta for this game, or the demo for this game, I could not beat this thing. Got him this time. Hardly. Ow. I'm gonna open this shortcut here real quick. And then run past and open this shortcut here. Oh, there we go. I forgot I had to lift the lever on it.
Why? Don't worry.
You got merchant? Nothing really. Ah, crap. Okay. He'd be in Legend of Zelda? I don't know about that, but... Well, Legend of Zelda does have some weird characters. I can give you that. And now I want to play Breath of the Wild.
Come out, Geppetto! You've got a lot to answer for! You know what caused the puppet frenzy, don't you? You're their maker, practically their father! You and the alchemist scheming together. Tell me the truth! What's your problem? I'm here for the old man, get lost. Wait, you're the devil's puppet. You can't sneak past me. Die!
How's it going, man? Good to have you back in the stream.
Cursed puppet! Back again!
Damn it! Fuck! No, not quite. Who's the worst in your division? Like, who do you hate the most? The Bears, easily.
Cursed puppet! Back again!
Bears fans have their heads up their asses just like Eagles fans do. I can't heal. I wish I could. I don't have any heals. Now I do. Well, the Bears and the Packers have a huge rivalry, so I will be shiny hunting some Charmander here soon. I just wanted to start out by playing some Lies of P today.
Finally, we meet, son.
It's a dream come
I'm
true.
here for the streamer, not the game. Hey, fair enough.
Seeing you like this, I understand why some people despise me. I invented the puppets, after all. I should take responsibility.
Something that you should know about me is I love Souls-like games. Dark Souls games, Lies of P, anything Souls-like, pretty much, I like it.
Won't you help me, son? Take this.
Take your time.
You'll find it most useful. I want to heal.
Alright. Yeah, even Dark Souls 2. I do enjoy me some Dark Souls 2 every now and then. Dark Souls 2 is overhated.
So about that, you find any...
Shit. Oh yeah, dude, I love the duo night boss fights. Duo night boss fight. Are you talking about the dragon riders in the castle? Because if you are, I fucking hate that boss fight. Which fight are you talking about? If you knew the names of the bosses. Two of them glued together. Oh, you're talking about the one in the Dead Man's Wharf. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Me and my friends, we just we're doing a Dark Souls, well, we have not completed it or played that much of it recently. We were doing a, what's called an archipelago, where 4 of us played Dark Souls 2, and everybody's items were randomized. Also love the old knights trying to get the old knight armor completed. So yeah, what we were doing was we were, yeah, it's called an archipelago, and basically as many people as you have in the archipelago at one time, the items from one person's game will be in the item pool for a different person. So you can have some of your own items, but you'll also have somebody else's items.
Survivors here.
It's actually a very interesting concept. What's your favorite game of all time, any franchise? My favorite game of all time is Pokemon Leaf Green, but if we're discounting that, my favorite game is Probably A Link to the Past. I love A Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. I believe, me personally, I believe that A Link to the Past is the best Zelda game ever made. What are your guys' favorite games from any franchise? Heavy? I know the roll in this game isn't great, but Pokemon Leaf Green for 3 reasons. What are those reasons that Pokemon Leaf Green is your favorite? My favorite game of any franchise is Pokemon Emerald. Ah, that's a banger right there. Pokemon Emerald is great. I will read your message in a minute when I'm done with this or am dead. Damn it. Let me get the critical. Damn it. I think I'm dead. How the hell did that kill me? I blocked that. Many good memories from races to challenges to my first ever random shiny. There was a Vulpix. Nice and basic, just wish a few adjustments would be made. Like the Deoxys defense being stuck in defense on Leaf Green no matter what. Yeah, I wish you could change the forms of Deoxys and all that. Well, I think Deoxys is the only one that has changed forms. Either way, I wish you could change the forms of Deoxys in the Gen 3 games. But my overall first ever was a shiny Tentacool. You got a shiny Tentacool in Pokemon Gold? That's awesome. First of all, I love shiny Tentacool, but in Pokemon Gold nonetheless? That's a really cool shiny. Just got the notification for this stream. Yeah, I've been streaming for an hour now. Well, I don't think anybody finds a random shiny on purpose. Found shiny Gyarados in gold. I feel like everybody found shiny Gyarados in gold. Ow. Oh, I'm dead. Okay. Just a heads up, I'll have to go to bed soon. But I'll be lurking to fall asleep when you do. You want it funnier? My brother's first ever shiny tentacle in silver, just like me. Tentacle in gold and silver. That's just too poetic. You can't make that up. That is straight up just too poetic. Damn it. I can read the moves very well, but that, apparently not. What the hell is happening? I was doing so good during the first phase of this fight. Damn it! I was doing so good during the first phase, dude. Shit. I think the only shiny I found in Gen 2 was Noctowl. Really? I don't think I've ever found a shiny in Gen 2 besides like the 1 in 16 egg and crystal. Apparently people co-main that most of these robots look too much like each other. Oh, complain. Okay. Like my guy, a game has a game and a story. The type of robots have to fit time and surrounding. If Generation 1 Optimus Prime was a boss there, it's out of place, of course. Yeah, exactly. If people complain about similarities in games, it's a dumb complaint in my opinion. That's stupid to me. Games are going to have similarities in them and with each other. That's just how it is. I don't hear people complaining that Souls-like are too much like the original Dark Souls games. Focus. No! Gotta start registering that grab, dude. Like that. Okay, I should have dodged that. That's bullshit. Damn it, dude. Oh, alright. This next one's the time. This next one's the time. Like, only so many games have something truly unique that nothing else has until 5 days later and some random Chinese company copied it and now there's 5 of them. It's funny you say that. It's actually funny you say that. Just like Pikmin with fucking Palworld and Pokemon. This shit's so egregiously just... They're getting sued. They're getting sued. That's either an AI game or they are absolutely getting sued. The amount of AI games that are on Steam is nuts. I know, right? It has to be rage bait. Nope, that's a grab. I'm dead. Dude, look it up on Steam. Check the company name. It's Pocket Games. Yeah, and the people that made Pal World are Pocket Pair. They even copied the name. Me and my friends, we spent like, me and two of my friends after I got off of work one night, we spent like 20 minutes just going through the trailer of Pikmin, literally just dissecting everything that's like ripped from another game. Oh, that's don't even bother. That game is not coming out. Zero chance that game makes it out of development phase. It's getting sued into the ground. It's a game called Pikmin on stream, or on Steam rather. Yeah, that game is not coming out of development phase. That game is getting sued into the ground. Okay, I hit circle again, but sure. Nope, that's a grab. Fuck. Ah, it's the one move I can't register in time to dodge it, dude. Yes! I like the constant stream. What do you mean? What do you mean you like the constant stream? I should probably level up captivity a little bit. Gives me something to watch rather than being sleep deprived in Marvel Rivals. I wish I could stream more, but unfortunately I can't really because of work. I can't just quit my job. I'm not making money with this, so. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and switch over to Pokemon now, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. I'm gonna go ahead and switch over to some shiny hunting. Teleport to another Stargazer. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and switch over to another. I'm gonna go ahead and switch over. Yeah, unfortunately. These damn jobs, man. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and get switched over to Pokemon really quickly. I think that should be turning it off. Day 6 or day 7, I think. Okay. Oh. I don't think I said it yet, but I finally got my fucking audio situation figured out. Switch over to, oh, that's the wrong one. That's the right one. Yeah, I finally got my audio situation figured out. I had my, because I have everything, because I have all my audio routing to a different, in my audio app, I have all of my audio routing to a different speaker than I had, and I had my main audio from my actual computer, I had that switched to something different. I had it switched to the same thing, so I was hearing double audio, but you guys on stream weren't hearing double audio. So I got that figured out, and I now understand why it was doing that. And even though it was pissing me off, it's finally fixed. Okay, I think I got everything switched over. I think I have everything switched over properly. Okay, I think we're good. All right. So, TRX, you said you got your shiny Squirtle earlier, correct? Anybody else who's been shiny hunting get any shinies recently? Just need Bulbasaur now, and I got all three. I might buy Leaf Green and shiny hunt Bulbasaur and Squirtle in that game. Oh, I also got my audio situation figured out with my GBA emulator, so I'll be able to play like Radical Red and Kaizo Ironmon and all that on stream. I'm definitely like, I'm happy that I didn't get the shiny Charmander yesterday when I was pissed off because I was having all those technical difficulties, like technology difficulties. I hope I get it today. I'm very much so hoping that we get the shiny Charmander today. Last night was just not a good night, but yeah, no, last night fucking sucked. Last night was really bad. Hi man, how you doing? At 2,000 encounters, I might do another, I might try to get a different Mon. I might do an encounter for Bulbasaur or Squirtle. Anybody else shiny hunting alongside? You should. Bounty hunt alongside me. Oh yeah, let me know how it goes. Dude, I'm on a week of streaming alone. 7 days. It's day 7 for me. I'm only at less than 2,000 encounters. Nah, no reason to give up. There's no reason to give up. I'm having fun talking to you guys. $35.42 for Charmander, 6,000. Yeah, but that's only a little over odds for both of them. I can't wait to get this shiny Charmander, man. I want to move on to a different hunt really badly. Yes, I do. I bought uh, the Isle of Armor and the Crown Tundra. I bought the Kitakami and Blueberry DLCs. And I bought the Legend ZA DLC. The Mega Dimensions, I think it's called. Got shiny Mewtwo in the Dynamax Adventures? That's really cool. Never got the DLCs for Scarlet or Violet because I fucking hated those games. I think they're kind of overrated. Okay. I like Scarlet and Violet. I think Scarlet and Violet are pretty good games. I know they're good games, but I just hate them. Why do you hate them? Just out of curiosity. Why do you hate Scarlet and Violet? Pokemon game my least. My least favorite Pokemon games are Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Those are definitely my least favorite Pokemon games. I didn't like those games because they were different. They didn't have gyms. They had island challenges instead. And while the island challenges were good, it's just at the time, they weren't great. It's kind of like, I didn't really care for Black and White back in the day, but I replayed them, and now I do like them. It's really just like, a at the time type of thing. I didn't really care for them, but if I went back and played them now, I probably would like them again. Like, I'm actually, I'm shiny hunting an Ultra Moon right now. I'm shiny hunting, Rowlet. One of your favorite games is Arceus? No, actually. Arceus is a very good Pokemon game, but my top 3 are Leaf Green, Crystal, and Emerald are my top 3. Then it would go Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Probably Sword and Shield would be in my top 5. That's actually a really interesting question. What my favorite Pokemon game, like, in order would be. Like, if I had to rank them. I'm coming up on 1/4 of the odds of this game. Top 5 is Emerald, Crystal, Fire Red because of Scissor, Arceus because I got to use Shiny Umbreon and Scissor, and the 5 would be Let's Go games because they were my first games ever. Actually, I think the Let's Go games would be on the lower end of my list, honestly. They're good games, but they're just really different. Yeah, they were definitely good at the time. But compared to Switch games, compared to the Switch games that follow, I think they're the worst of the Switch games, in my opinion. Actually, I am one of the people that will defend the Switch Pokemon games. Period. Although, no, actually, you know what? I can't say Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee are the worst Switch games because Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl exist. Those are the worst Switch games. I think Sword is better, but... yeah, I mean, that's the same thing with me. I realistically, I know Leaf Green isn't the best Pokemon game, but because they were my first game, I'm very biased to them. Fire Red and Leaf Green, I should say, but Leaf Green specifically. BDSP were bad, but in my opinion, I will forever fucking hate the Gen 9 games. I still don't understand why. Gen 9 is not bad. Don't even have a reason. I think Scarlet and Violet had the potential to be the best Pokemon games ever made, but they just failed. Hey. I think they could have been better than BDSP, but not the best games. I think Scarlet and Violet are way better than Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. My biggest gripe with Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl is just the fact that it's just the fact that damn. My biggest gripe with Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl is that they were faithful remakes to Diamond and Pearl instead of Platinum. If they had the changes that Platinum brought to the original Generation 4, they would have been infinitely better than they are. As well as them failing with the damn shiny charm. I mean, who's gonna Masuda hunt in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl over Scarlet and Violet or Sword and Shield? The games that are easier and better to hunt in via the Masuda method. I just think that the creators of Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, because it wasn't Game Freak. I believe it was a company called ILCA or ICLA or something like that. They failed very hard creating Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, where they could have been really good games. They're just not because of so many different things. I mean, those games were broken so wide open in like 2 days. People were beating the game in 15 minutes using the void glitch. Which, in my opinion, does not necessarily draw the game down. I do enjoy a game with some good glitches. In certain cases, I believe glitches can make games better. Just depends on the type of glitch and how it's performed and all that. I thought Gen 4 was bad because BDSP was my first experience with it. I later played Platinum and loved it. Exactly. Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl are the worst. And you know what? I'll even go and say this. Diamond and Pearl, the original Diamond and Pearl that came out in like 2008, are the worst representations of Generation 4. Pokemon Platinum is the infinitely better version of Generation 4. And unfortunately, it is also the most expensive version of Generation 4. Actually, not technically, because Heart Gold and Soul Silver exist, but those are in a completely different region. Just this Gen 4 art style and gameplay style and engine. Gen 4 had the most potential, but it failed. At first, it failed. You could say that, yeah, but I mean, even looking at Gold and Silver are good games. Crystal is just an expansion on it, or Crystal is just a improvement on it. Ruby and Sapphire are good games. Emerald is just an improvement on it. Diamond and Pearl are genuinely not good games. Platinum is the infinitely better version of Diamond and Pearl. At least there's reason to go and get Ruby and Sapphire. The Wishmaker Jirachi, for example, you can only get those in Ruby and Sapphire. You can't get Wishmaker Jirachi and Emerald. There's no reason to get Diamond and Pearl over Platinum. You know what I mean? Crystal is amazing. I had a copy of Crystal, but it got lost, unfortunately. What's your thoughts on Gen 7 as a whole? I do not like Generation 7. I think there are parts of Generation 7 that are good, like the Ultra Wormhole ride. The Ultra Wormhole minigame to get the legendaries and all that. I think that's a really good part of Generation 7, and I really, really like the Pokemon from Generation 7. But the actual gameplay of Generation 7, I'm not a huge fan of. I don't like the fact that they strayed away from gyms, or at least I didn't in the past. I actually haven't really gone back and played Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon that much. I still have my Crystal, but I did lose my original copy of Sapphire. I just went out and bought a new copy of Pokemon Sapphire because I lost a copy of Pokemon Ruby. And I want to do the shiny Wishmaker Jirachi hunt. Actually, some of my favorite parts of Generation 7 are the Ultra Beast as a whole. I really like the Ultra Beast designs. And I also like the thought of alien Pokemon. Pokemon coming from different universes and different worlds and all that. I like that. So I guess I could say Generation 7 did do good things. I just didn't care for the story much. Shiny hunting in Gen 7 is actually really good. The SOS method is one of the best shiny hunting methods ever, in my opinion. But my favorite is still the Dex Nav from Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. My abdomen is still sore from the gym last weekend. I think the easiest game to shiny hunt in is either Legends Arceus, Scarlet and Violet, or Legends ZA. Those are the 3 easiest games to shiny hunt in my opinion. Legends Arceus because you can get all of the Pokemon down to like 1 in 500 odds. Scarlet and Violet just has extremely, I mean, with as many Pokemon show up on screen with a shiny sandwich, you're guaranteed to get a shiny. And in Legends ZA, I've heard the odds are extremely good, so... I only have 2 shinies in ZA, but for some reason shiny Charizard and shiny Greninja, the goats. I have, in Legends ZA, I have a shiny Snorunt, a shiny Vanillite, shiny Dragonite, shiny Pidgey, and I have a shiny Latios as well. If I had, you remember what shiny you have in Arceus? Shiny Luxio. Shiny Ponyta, but everybody has shiny Ponyta from Legends Arceus. And I think I have another shiny in Legends Arceus. I don't know. Honestly, I don't remember. I have about 4 million shinies in Scarlet and Violet, though. I have like 2 boxes full. In Scarlet and Violet, I was hunting... what was it? I was hunting Salandit. And I ended up getting 3 male shiny Salandit, and I was like, yeah, fuck this hunt. I'm not doing this shit anymore. Oh my god, yeah, I don't have 850 hours on Arceus, I can tell you that. I honestly have no idea what game I have the most playtime in. It might be X and Y that I have the most playtime in. Probably, I think it's one of the 3DS games, honestly. I gotta make a phone call. Although, after I get off stream, it'll be too late to call, so... I will do that tomorrow. Have I think like 400 something hours on the one with the Yveltal and like 50 hours on the other ones. Yeah, Pokemon X and Y are also... I feel like Pokemon X and Y get more hate than they deserve to. I very much so enjoyed Pokemon X and Y. I was shiny hunting... I still am shiny hunting Honedge in Pokemon X and Y. I've phased twice with shiny Sentret both times. Alright, will encounter 2000 be the shiny? No, it will not. Real, I don't know how it has the AMV Legend Koga. I have no idea what that means. I will be 100% honest with you. Greninja in Japanese. Oh, okay. Damn it. How common is a tie in soccer? You fucking suck like always. What's the score of your team? I feel like it's got to be harder to be good as a soccer team than it is a football team. Oh man, still burned out. We were ranked 8th, but that's not gonna fucking last. Gotta light a new candle. Okay, that's gonna fucking burn me. Here we go. Anybody else in here watch sports? Ever since, I think, like 2020, we've been without a true star player after he left to be a coach that got fired 2 years later. That's the story of everybody's life right there. Shoot, I wish some of the players that we had would come back and be coaches. Like Dan Skipper this year retired and joined the offensive line coaching staff. I wish players like Barry Sanders would come back and be a running back coach. Or Calvin Johnson or Herman Moore be a wide receiver coach. Especially because that bastard Ben Johnson took our freaking one of our wide receiver coaches when he left. I'd love Calvin Johnson to be a coach. Well, he retired because his ankles were fucking disintegrated. He was, I mean, the amount of hits that he took just because of how big he was. Yeah, I wish I didn't actually start watching football. I didn't start watching football until about 7 years ago. 6 or 7 years ago. So I never actually got to see him play. And for all the Commanders fans like me, rip Sean. Yeah, rest in peace, Sean Taylor. Dog. You know what? I feel the Charmander coming 2026. I feel the Charmander coming 2026. 2026. Yeah, probably. Seeing as how the entire current roster of the Commanders is not great. Did that not go up? I don't think that went up. Okay, yeah, Scary Terry is one of the best receivers in the league. I will say that. I love Scary Terry. He was top 5 in our Miracle Run with JD Rookie. So yeah, I agree. I think Terry McLaurin is still a top 10 receiver in the league. I'm actually really upset. I don't like the Commanders currently because of 2024 divisional round. I hated watching the Commanders go from beating the Lions to make sure I hated watching the Commanders going from NFC Championship to fucking to bottom of the division with like what did you have, 3 wins this year, the Commanders? 3, 4, 5 wins? I don't remember. Made me very upset. For the new people on Twitch, welcome in. No, we were 3rd with 5 wins. Oh, okay. But did the Giants lose less games or lose more games than the Commanders did? Hey, the Giants might actually make a run at the division this year. The Giants seem to be doing pretty good in free agency. I know the punching bag might make us the punching bag. Nope, no shiny Charmander 2026. I remember after all the division games with the Lions, I called my second cousin who was at the game and me and my uncles after the division games. My uncles were cussing him out because he was all talk before the game. Hey, to be fair, I didn't think the Commanders were gonna... Listen, the 2024 Detroit Lions were 15-2. I didn't think the Commanders were gonna come into Ford Field and beat the Lions either. Want me to be honest with you, I thought we were gonna drop 40 on the damn Commanders. Instead, the Commanders dropped 40 on us. Right. I have a gripe with the Commanders because the Commanders, when the Lions have a good chance at making the Super Bowl, the Commanders are the ones that stop them from doing so. Or the 49ers, but just the Commanders for this specific scenario. Back in 1991 or 92, the Commanders beat the Lions in the NFC Championship game, which then they went on to win the Super Bowl. And in 2024, the Lions went 15-2 and they lost in a divisional round to the Commanders. And to be honest with you, the 2023 NFC Championship game, I don't even really count as a 49ers win. I count that as the Lions shooting themselves in the fucking foot. The Lions beat themselves that game. Sometimes the team that is the better team still loses the game. But that's probably just me coping, so. And you know, the thing about it is, I think the Lions would have beat the Chiefs in the 2023 Super Bowl too. The only reason the Chiefs won was because Dre Greenlaw got hurt right after halftime. No, it was a non-contact. It was either an Achilles or a ACL. I think it was an Achilles tear. That's one of the saddest moments in sports that I've witnessed, is Fred Warner just screaming no. I feel bad because I like Fred Warner too, but I fucking hate the 49ers. I hate the 49ers so much. If you were a Cowboys fan, you would hate the 49ers. But since you're a Commanders fan, you hate the Cowboys. Why do you hate Amon? Okay, now we might have a problem. Why do you hate Amon-Ra? I love Jahmyr Gibbs, dude. If Jahmyr Gibbs ever walks in free agency, I might just stop watching football. That would be the saddest day on planet Earth. I would lose my faith in humanity if Jameer ever went to anyone else in the division. I mean, I can only imagine the Bears fans feeling how the Bears fans feel after watching David Montgomery run all over them for the past 3 years. Listen, man, the Lions will win a Super Bowl within the next 2 years. Trust. I've seen the future. This is not copium. The Lions just had a down year this year, that's all. Their offensive line was dog shit. Because their center position was terrible. Not a bad team, but Ben Johnson leaving definitely took a toll on you. Yeah. It was really just hiring John Morton afterwards. Hey, still beat the Bears both times, so fuck Ben Johnson. I know I'm a Cowboys hater, but I fucking love Jerry Jones just because he's a dumb... Dude, everybody loves Jerry Jones except for Cowboys fans. I know you didn't like this, but I definitely love seeing Micah leave the division and getting hurt. Okay, I don't love anybody getting hurt. Let's just put that there. Nobody deserves to get hurt. I don't like seeing any player get hurt, no matter how good they are. Micah Parsons coming to the Packers with a better offensive line that I think the Lions will have. I'm not as worried as I'm not as worried with Micah Parsons being in the division. Just because I still think Penei Sewell is a better tackle than Micah Parsons is an edge rusher. I love Pokemon. Random side note. I love Pokemon, man. Even these older games that only have one dex for the main story. Scatabo got hurt. Yeah. The Scatabo getting hurt crushed everybody, to be honest. Scatabo's a very likable player. Pokemon is my favorite franchise. Oh, I love Pokemon. I don't love Nintendo necessarily, but I do love Pokemon. Nintendo just has shady business practices, that's all. Nintendo's not a bad company, they just got shady business practices now, like, recently. Dude, 3DS era Nintendo was the best. I loved 3DS era Nintendo. It was all because of one person. I can't remember his name, but he was he made Nintendo what Nintendo was. Ubisoft is a company that I fucking hate, though. I hate Ubisoft because Ubisoft doesn't know what's good for Ubisoft. And my least favorite, like, one of the reasons that I hate Ubisoft is they canceled the remake of Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time, which would have printed them money while they're already going bankrupt. Hate Ubisoft so much, man. If I lost my 3DS, I would just buy a new one. Unfortunately, they're like $300. Good memories that I would not be able to get back. Yeah, for real. I remember one of my favorite memories as a kid was playing Super Paper Mario on the Wii. I love Paper Mario as a series, and I'm very thankful that I was able to play Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door. Favorite Mario games? Probably Super Paper Mario would be my favorite Mario game. loved Super Paper Mario. But after Super Paper Mario, probably Mario Odyssey. Mario Odyssey is definitely gotta be one of my favorite, gotta be one of my favorite Mario games. I love Mario games, I just can't choose a favorite. That's fair. I can't really say, you know, the 3D or the 2D platformers because... Oh, you know what? No, my favorite Mario game has to be Mario Sunshine. Super Mario Sunshine is fantastic. You know what? I might play 3D All-Stars. I might play 3D All-Stars on stream. I like the original Mario games because Yoshi was just him in those games. I like Yoshi. You know, I like Yoshi's Island games as well. Really? Yoshi's Island was your second Mario? Which Yoshi's Island though? Second one. Is that on one of the original like NES, SNES, or? Huh. Just bring back talking about these older games brings back a lot of memories, especially of games like Wario Land on the Wii, I believe it was called. Mario Party games. I loved Mario Party. I want to say Mario Party 3. Mario Party. Which Mario Party game was on the GameCube? Whichever Mario Party game was on the GameCube is one of my favorite Mario games too. You know what? I love Donkey Kong Country Returns as well. Mario Party on the Switch was your first game, then Yoshi Island was second. Like the first video game that you ever played? Hey, how's it going? Good. Good to hear. Oh, just Mario franchise. Okay. So what's going on with you, man? I'm shiny hunting on Heart Gold, Soul Silver for the starters. I'm on my 7th phase. Are you hunting all 3 starters? Your 7th phase, you gotta be well over like 15,000 encounters by then, right? The first video game I ever played was the one with Marth. I forgot what it's called. A Fire Emblem game, possibly? I recognize that name. Well, my 5th phase took 14,000 some alone. Oh, God. Hey, you have more patience than me, my friend. Holy shit. I pray to God this hunt doesn't take me 14,000 encounters. Which Smash Bros? Smash Bros Ultimate? 5th and 6th found today. 6th took me 58 encounters. Hell yeah. Oh my God, my hamstring. Stretching that fucking hamstring. Still feeling it from the fucking gym. Jesus. I can't play Smash Ultimate. If I play Smash Ultimate, I will get upset. I want to hunt the Johto starters in Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Actually, you know what? I think I might do that. I might download a ROM on my 3DS, and I might do that. I'm playing Brawlhalla a bit when I'm waiting in ranked I shiny hunt. Brawlhalla servers are still up? I didn't even know that. They used to be B, but now, not bragging, I'm the best person I know at Smash. Honestly, I thought Brawlhalla shut down their servers like a year ago. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. It was one of the fighting games that did it. 2,000 hours in Smash? Good God. I haven't played in like a year though, so you'd probably be rusty then. What other shiny hunts have you done in the past other than the Johto starters in Heart Gold and Soul Silver? Ivy and White and Ekans and Soul Silver. Those are the only ones you've done? Those are the only ones that count. A lot of method hunts or 4096, but I only count 8192s. Huh. Maybe the hardest shiny hunt I've ever done was Dialga. It took me 7 months. Jesus Christ, was it on the original Diamond and Pearl? So do you not... I count every Pokemon that I've hunted for, specifically that I've hunted for, but I fucking hate those games. What game did you shiny hunt Dialga in for 7 months? I really like the one in 8192 hunts just because of how long they take. Yo, how you doing? The originals. I'm confused. The original game Dialga was in was Diamond. Yeah, I love these older hunts. Nothing much, just shiny hunting Dialga and BDSP. I'm at 46 encounters right now. I'm at 561, I believe, on for Arceus and BDSP. Yeah, I know, that's the one I got him in. Oh, okay. I thought you said you didn't. My bad. I misread your message. We were just talking about earlier about how BDSP are not very good games. They might be the worst games on the Switch, in my opinion. I want to play Violet, but I really want to finish BDSP. I never finished it. Oh, okay. Hello to everybody new on Twitch. BDSP ain't that bad. I think I came a little late. Nah, you're alright. BDSP ain't that bad. It's really good for shiny legendaries. Well, yeah, I mean, it's good for shiny legendaries, but in terms of Generation 4 games, it is easily the worst of the 5, like, Gen 4 region games. Although, you know, I say that Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl aren't great games, but I might do 100 encounters a week so I can play other games. Still good progress. Yeah, that's not bad progress. I would shoot for, if you're going to do that, do 25 encounters a day. That's like 175 encounters a week, I think. That'll take you less time. What happened? Did you get shiny Bulbasaur already? My soccer team just won. Oh, nice. Last reset for the day. I thought it was another national TV. Hell yeah. And no, I did not get Bulbasaur. Did you get that shiny Dialga? No. I'm just reading Twitch chat right now. That's all. Ah, you'll get it soon, man. I got a good feeling. Got a good feeling. I'll probably go another 100 encounters before ending stream. Then I'm gonna have to end stream and pick it back up tomorrow. Arceus shiny hunt. Sorry, what are you asking? Sorry. Still only at 110 encounters for Bulbasaur. I'm about to be at 2,110 for Charmander. You said you was hunting shiny Arceus when you gonna run that back. Oh, that's a series that I'm doing on YouTube. It's a YouTube short series. So I add an encounter every single day. So on day 1 I did 1, on day 2 I did 2, day 3 and did 3, and so on and so forth. Currently on day 30. Give me 1 second. Let me see what day I'm on really quickly. I'm on day 34 currently. Are you streaming the Arceus hunt tonight? Probably not, no. I might do it tomorrow though. Might stream, might record that on stream tomorrow. Not replaying them to finish them. When ZA came out, I reset my progress for every Pokemon game. I don't know why. Now I'm replaying them to finish them. Yeah, that's fair. Sometimes I do that. Like, you bet on sports games? No, I do not sports bet. But sometimes, like, when a new Legend of Zelda game will come out, sometimes I'll replay other Legend of Zelda games, like, in anticipation for that. Or Legends Arceus is the best. Is that your favorite Pokemon game? Yeah, the Origin Ball is the best Pokeball. It's just a Master Ball, but red. And Crystal. Although I suppose it is... The lore behind the Origin Ball is actually pretty cool. I gotta... You know, actually, speaking of favorite Pokeballs, my favorite Pokeball is the Cherish Ball. I think the Cherish Ball looks really good. Even though I don't think there's any legitimate way to get a Cherish Ball in game. I think Cherish Ball is purely an event Pokeball. The fuck is a Cherish Ball? Are you too young to know what a fucking Cherish Ball is? Oh. Look up a Cherish Ball, dude. Cherish Ball looks so nice. Favorite legendary or mythical? Jirachi is my favorite mythical Pokemon. Why is Arceus your favorite legendary? Okay, bro, you're not stupid. The Cherish Ball is a very niche Pokeball. What's the reason behind Arceus being your favorite? $100 in each stat for base stats. He's a little rare. Only able to get in 2 games. He basically has every type. I believe Arceus actually has 120 in every base stat. However, he is very rare. I remember the first time that I caught Arceus was through the Pokemon Dream World in Pokemon Black and White. Who remembers the Pokemon Dream World? Never seen that shit in my life, and it looks like it's trying to suffocate the Pokemon inside. What do you mean? Never heard of the Pokemon Dream World, dude? The Dream World was one of my favorite, like, side Pokemon things. Pokemon Quest? You talking about, like, Pokemon Conquest? Because if you're talking about Pokemon Conquest, I have played Pokemon Conquest, and I love it. Nope, it's called Pokemon Quest. Huh. No, I don't think I've played anything called Pokemon Quest. I know what he's talking about. Pokemon Quest is like a side game on Switch. Okay. What is Pokemon Quest like? Peak free game for people who don't got money. Fair enough. Is Pokemon Quest like Pokemon Mystery Dungeon at all? Like you fight blocky characters and you unlock new Pokemon by brewing stews with berries you get from feeding Pokemon? Huh. Maybe I will check that out sometime. I do have a shiny Growlithe in that game. You can find shiny Pokemon inside games. Interesting. My favorite side game is Pokepark. I don't think you can find shiny Pokemon in Pokepark. Never played Pokepark? Pokepark is great. I think there's only 2 games of it though. $21.21. Not counting the Let's Go games, my first Pokemon game was Pokemon Rumble on 3DS. Also a side game. I don't think I've ever played Pokemon Rumble either. There's a lot of Pokemon side games that I have not played. Like, I never played a Mystery Dungeon game. I never played a Pokemon Ranger game. I also never played Ranger, but I have played Dungeons. I know that some of the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon games are good. Just haven't played them. One of the series that I want to get back to playing is Pokemon, not Pokemon. One of the series that I want to get back to playing is Fire Emblem. Out of all the games on Switch, which should I finish next? Which ones have you not played, or which ones have you played? I played them all. I just reset my progress. I've already finished Legends Arceus. I'm working on BDSP. Sword and Shield. Yeah, Pokemon Sword and Shield. I love Pokemon Sword and Shield. Gets a lot of hate for no reason. Cynthia's easy, but her Garchomp is kind of good. I never had any issue with Cynthia, even in the originals. We all forgot Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. No, not really. Just don't play them. Sword will forever have a place in my heart. Me too, dude. I love Pokemon Sword. I have 600 hours, half of it grinding DLC. Yeah, I've got a lot of... We all picking Sabo, right? Inteleon gotta be one of the best designs for Pokemon. Inteleon is okay. My starter of choice in... Actually, I think Sabo was my starter of choice in Sword and Shield. Real question is, what starter are you picking for Generation 10? Winds and Waves when it comes out. I also have like 600 hours of grinding shiny Regis in the Crown Tundra, by the way. I'm picking the water gecko, the Gekua, I think it's named. Pull up LBRB. Alright. See, for some reason, not everybody liked Score Bunny because of it was being a, you have it. Okay, I don't want to be that guy, but that shiny that shiny Regidrago might be cheated because I think Regidrago and Regieleki were shiny locked in Sword and Shield. Could be wrong. I don't know every shiny lock, obviously. But I'm pretty sure they're shiny locked. I will do that. Are Reggie Drago and Reggie Alecki shiny locked in Sword and Shield? Okay, that's not at all fucking how you spell that. No, Reggie Drago and Reggie Alecki are not shiny locked. Interesting. I actually thought that they were. My apologies for doubting you. You did. My apologies. I'm gonna have to end the stream here in a little bit because I gotta go help my brother with something. But I will definitely be streaming for a little bit longer tomorrow. And it'll probably just be Pokemon this time. Any shiny that I have that's hacked, I keep. I just have it in. I just don't use it. I've only ever gotten shiny or hacked shinies through like GTS trades and all that. Yeah, I'll probably end up ending the stream about 2150 encounters. Yeah. We both still live with my parents. I'm living with my parents to save money. He's living, well, he's married. So. It is, yeah, it's 11:32 p.m. for me. Damn. I love streaming, man. I love the community of people that I have. It's very small, but it's a good community. Oh, my uncles live with my parents till he's 31. I mean, hey, nothing wrong with that. Some people, you know, save money. Some people get a late start in life. Could be many different reasons people still live with their parents. Nothing wrong with it. Even if you have to pay rent, I would recommend living with your parents until you can actually afford to get on your feet. The economy is fucking terrible. At 21 followers on Twitch. I need 25 followers and 2 more days of... I need 4 or 5 more followers and 2 more days of 3 average viewers. And then I can be a part of the affiliate program by the requirements. Oh. Alright, last encounter before I end this stream. Will 2150 be it, the last encounter of this stream? Will it be the shiny? Nope. Alright. Appreciate you guys stopping in. Appreciate everybody who came, everybody who viewed. I appreciate everybody who spoke with chat. I hope to see you guys tomorrow. See you guys later.